Welcome back to another quick tutorial at Repurposely. And I am extremely excited because I have gotten my hands on the new update for Repurposely AI, which is Repurposely Writer. And what really sets this tool apart is the workflow and the step-by-step guide throughout what you're trying to create. And today I'm going over something super simple, just a breakdown of my workflow when creating question posts. And that might be, for example, like what is content marketing, or how do you bake cookies, or something like that. And so right now I just want to show you a little bit of the tool. It's still in production. So bear with me, but this is very powerful, and it's definitely going to be a game changer as it continues to be adjusted and tweaked. So let's get into it. I'm just going to create a quick outline and get the writer to write some stuff, and then from there other videos will come where I dive deeper into my workflow with editing and all types of different things. But let's just break things down, right? So thanks for being with me. So right now we're just going to click on one of these, and right off the bat you can see that when you get into this particular tool, the question blog outline, the first thing and the most important thing to do is just to hit start conversation, right? You can write something here, but it's just good to legitimately start going through the questions and the steps. So it's just smart to just click on start a conversation. And once you do that, it's going to say, let's get started. And now it is prompting the writer to begin the overall process. So the first thing that Repurposely Writer does is it says, what's the key question you want this blog to answer, right? And so from here, I'm just going to copy and paste what I have, which is the difference. What's the difference between content repurposing and cross-posting, right? And so I'm going to put that in here like that. And then from there, it's going to go into the next step. And it's going to say, what keyword are you focusing on for this post? And so right here, we're just going to keep it simple. I'm going to go content repurposing and cross-posting. Right? I'm going to click on the button. And from here, what's it going to do? It's going to now create the outline and ask you for your approval. Right? And so it goes, here's a proposed outline for your blog post on what's the difference between content repurposing and cross-posting. And the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people are trying to get started in an online business, or you're using an AI writer that doesn't really ask you the necessary questions or walk you through the process. It just spits out what you give it based off of the keyword and the title, and then you have to go through and sift through all of that to make the adjustment that you want. And I'm trying to make this very simple and easy for beginners and for experienced people as well, who want more control over how they create their content. And so here we go, just introduction. What is content repurposing? Then it's going to give you some related questions, like how can content repurposing improve SEO? What types of content are best for repurposing? Can content repurposing save time and resources? And then it goes into what is cross-posting. And what these are, what's happening here is it's giving you additional questions that your readers might have, right? And then it's up to you if you want to include those questions or not, but it makes the content much more robust, because now you're not creating 17 different blogs about, cross-posting and all those other things. You can just put it into one powerful blog post and get all the extra SEO traffic to the blog, because you're answering questions that people have about all of these other topics, right? So here we go. We have the key differences, and then some more related questions about brand awareness, how to decide to decide between repurposing and cross-posting, etc. Then it gives you your summary and key points, and it also is going to walk you through some of the graphics and the photos and things and the examples and screenshots that you could use to make this post more engaging, right? So it's saying, please review this outline and let me know if you approve or if you'd like me to make any changes. I'm just gonna say I approve, right? Let's hear, we get this one. And then from here, it's going to say, should I start writing the blog one section at a time? Begin writing blog. Right, let's go. So now it's going to start with the intro, okay? And here we go with the introduction. In the ever-evolving world of digital marketing, understanding the difference between content repurposing and cross-posting is crucial for maximizing your content's reach. Many creators struggle to choose the right strategy, leading to wasted time and effort. Content repurposing allows you to transform existing material into different formats, while cross-posting involves sharing the same content across multiple platforms. In this blog, we'll explore both strategies and helping you determine which approach is best for your content marketing effort. Now, this intro is specifically crafted based off of prompts that I have put into Repurposely Writer for each area of how you create this content. And that's going to be the same for every other chatbot that I create that helps you move through the ideas that you get from Repurposely AI, or just in general when you come in and you're going, oh yeah, you know what, I need an outline for a question blog, right? So it says, are you ready to move on to the first section? What is content repurposing? Absolutely, I am. If you're not, you can say, oh, adjust this, move that. You can talk to it just like any other chatbot, but it's going to give you detailed information back based off of the prompts that I have written within this particular piece of software. Right, so let's just say move on, right? And then we're gonna go here. The other cool thing is this approach allows you to make your adjustments throughout the article and get a nice rough draft based off of what you really need inside of the content, right? This isn't gonna be just like copy and paste, put it somewhere and you're done. I will never ever tell you to do that because AI is an assistant, right? But this is going to give you some very good content to start out with that you can make even more adjustments to stand out from your competition. So here we go in the sense of this particular area. What is content repurposing? And it goes through the process, explaining the strategy, and then it's giving you some of the benefits, right? And then it's giving you some examples. And here it is, it's giving you some suggestions on images, an infographic showing the repurposing process, examples of different formats of the same content, right? A blog post, you can say, here's a video, and drop that into your blog. If you have one, you can say, oh, here's, an email that I wrote or something like that. But you're going to give them some type of proof and a visual that's going to keep them engaged, right? So let's just move on from here. Yes, I approve the section. I approve the section. Let's move on. Right, and you can just write move on. I write it. Right, and then from here, it's just going to keep going down the line of this particular outline. Right, so now we're going into what is cross-posting. Right, and it's up to you if you want to add those questions into your content or not, or make sure that they're not already answered based off of the output. But I put those there so you at that point can bring everything over and then say, oh yeah, I want to add this question, or this question makes sense, but you are in control, right? So here we go with the benefits of what cross-posting is, what the benefits of cross-posting is, platforms commonly used, right? Social media, blogs, websites, and then some screenshots of cross-posting content on various social platforms, or a flowchart showing the cross-posting process. Perfect, right? Let's go here, move on. If you have changes, you can add those if you'd like, but this isn't like a, click a button and it's just going to give you some stuff, and then at that point you just copy and paste and you move on. If that's what you're looking for, this tool is not going to be what you want. If you are looking to have more control and to still save time, but to craft something that belongs to you, then this is what this tool is going to do for you. All right, so here we are, key differences. All of this is also in Markdown, so when you copy and you paste all of this, this is going to show up beautifully within your WordPress platform or within your Google Doc or wherever you're putting this, right? So here's your side-by-side comparison, content repurposing, cross-posting. This will all kind of manage out beautifully, like I said. Then you hear, when to use each strategy. It goes into that. It goes into when to use cross-posting. When you want to reinforce a message and reach a broader audience without the need for new content creation. Here for content repurposing is when you have valuable content that can be transformed to appeal to different audience segments or formats, right? Again, some suggested images, a Venn diagram illustrating the overlap and the differences between content repurposing and cross-posting, a checklist of when to use each strategy if you aren't satisfied with this particular output of the table. You could also use that checklist as a lead magnet as well, right? So let's move on. Right, I know this isn't like some super high production video. I'm really just trying to walk you through this really quick so you can see what this tool is able to do when it comes to this. There'll be more options in how you create content and repurpose content in the future. I just wanted to give you a raw look at what's going on behind the scenes with Repurposely right now. And then you have your conclusion, and then, pretty much that's it, right? Then you start going through and you start copying and you pasting these into whatever document that you're using. That might be WordPress. And then from there, you start adding your images, you start editing your content. But that took about 12 minutes, and that's with me talking to you. Imagine how fast that would have been without any kind of distractions or anything like that for you on your end. And then you can just, at that point, start creating this article. Remember, you don't need a 2,500 word article to get your point across when you're answering a question. You want to answer the question, you want to add as many other side questions that your audience might have, like which strategy is more effective for brand awareness, things like that. So these are things that you can add. These are also things and questions that you could take out that you can throw into another piece of content like repurposing. Like here are 3 questions that you should ask yourself when you're repurposing content or choosing cross-posting, right? I'm definitely gonna take some of these questions and use them in my social media strategy, right? So that's just a quick rundown and quick view of my workflow now using my Repurposely Writer. And if you're interested, there's a link in the description below, and you can start grabbing some ideas. Full disclosure, on the free plan, the writer is not available, so it's only paid plans for the writer, but you can still sign up for free and start getting questions answered for your repurposing content, and also getting fresh ideas from your blogs, for your podcasts, and for your videos. All right, if you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of video you'd like to see next. If it's specific to your niche, I'd be more than happy to show you how the tool works across any brand or any niche that you are in. And yeah, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.